take it. 2 in the morning, and I think I should head home. Oh, yeah. Before I'd known it, you'd gone again, all alone. I never thought the time would come when you'd gone away. Gone away, gone away, gone away. Felt like I'd lost a piece of my heart with you gone away. Honey, so sweet, I can't take it. I can't take it. Oh, 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 you and me, baby, I can't fake it. I can't fake it. Honey.
If you're having a bad day, turn it upside down, look at it from a new way. And it's not always easy, you gotta get your mind right. Cause you're one in a billion, there's just one you, that's a fact, not opinion. Go shine cause you're brilliant, and I can see your future's bright. No one else is just like you, so be yourself. Yeah, it's all about our individuality. That's the beauty of the differences in you and me. Yeah, it's all about our attitude. 'Cause only I can be me, and only you can be. Yeah, yeah, it's all you do. It's only you can be you. Yeah, yeah, it's all you do. I'll be me, and you'll be. Yeah, yeah, it's all you do. It's only you can be you. Yeah, only I can be me. I'll be you can be you.
I don't wanna get up, baby, let's turn off the phone. I don't wanna go to work today or even put my makeup on. I got better things to do than my to-do list anyway. Hide under the covers and waste away the day. Let's just lay here and be lazy, baby, drive me crazy. All I wanna do all I wanna do is love you. I got my whole life to change the world and climb the ladders. Looking at you, looking at me is the only thing that matters. Come a little closer, baby. We can talk without the words. Hang a sign on the door. Please do not disturb. Let's just lay here and be lazy, baby. Drive me crazy. All I wanna do. All I wanna do is love you. Give me a kiss from that Elvis lips. You don't wanna miss this. All I wanna do. All I wanna do is love you. All I really wanna do, all I really wanna do, all I really wanna
Another glorious day in San Andreas, home of never-ending drought, self-anxiety, and doubt.
I didn't know if we were over or just on the rise. Was me thinking I could save us, just a mirage. I was burning up a highway that kept getting longer. With every turn of these tires, she just kept getting goner. And the sky was showing no signs of rain. Ain't nothing delaying that plane. I'm racing through the desert, thinking I could catch her, but losing ground in this Chevrolet. And at 7:47, somewhere between here and heaven knows I let her slip away. I showed up and she's gone, guess I got to Tucson too late. I wonder if she sat there stirring vodka with a straw. Was she counting down the seconds, or maybe having second thoughts, and was moving all made up in her mind? Would she changed it if she knew that I was racing through the desert, thinking I could catch her, but losing ground in this Chevrolet? And at 7:47, somewhere between here and heaven knows I let her slip away. I showed up and she's gone, guess I got to Tucson too late. Ooh. Now she's on some silver wings flying, and me, I'm on the bad side of good time, yeah. I'm racing through catch her, but losing ground in this Chevrolet. At 747, somewhere between here and heaven knows I let her slip away. I showed up and she's gone. Guess I waited too long, like a sad country song. Damn, I got to Tucson too late. Too late. Oh, I got to Tucson too late.
We could try the coast of Carolina, catch the Outer Banks sunrise every day of our lives. Find a little spot in Arizona, decorate the kitchen with a Tex-Mex vibe. From the Sunshine State to the Golden Gate, anywhere you wanna roll out of. But I got another idea, we could kick it right here. Ain't even gotta load that truck, we can make this hometown home. Keep our roots where they've always grown. Find a fixer up or down that road. From the Church of Christ where you got baptized, we can raise a couple kids up good in the same red dirt little neck of the woods, yeah. Girl, I'm down to go anywhere you wanna go, but if you wanna stay, I was thinking we could make this hometown home. We could go to your grandma's every Sunday. You know I love her and her 5-star suppers. Take it back to the field we had our first date. Find a star we ain't wished on yet. Girl, we just won't find our name spray painted under any other Main Street bridge. If we hit that road in a Winnebago, imagine all the things we'd miss. We can make this hometown home. Keep our roots where they've always grown. Find a fixer up or down that road. From the Church of Christ where you got baptized, we can raise a couple kids up good in the same red dirt little neck of the woods, yeah. Girl, I'm down to go anywhere you wanna go, but if you wanna stay, I was thinking we could make this hometown home. We could make this hometown home. From the Sunshine State to the Golden Gate, anywhere you wanna roll out of. But I got another idea, we could kick it right here. Ain't even gotta load that truck, we can make this hometown home. Keep our roots where they've always grown. Find a fixer up or down that road. From the Church of Christ where you got baptized, we can raise a couple kids up good in the same red dirt little neck of the woods, yeah. Girl, I'm down to go anywhere you wanna go, but if you wanna stay, I was thinking we could make this hometown home. Ooh, hometown home. We can make this hometown home.
All right, I'm gonna go relieve some loneliness in the bathroom. You're gonna be listening to the news while I do that.
This is Weasel News.
Naughty's Bar to open in Liberty City.
And a street artist has been told to go F himself. Idiotic News.
The world's first Naughty's Bar opened in Star Junction yesterday. No, not naughty, Naughty's. Celebrating the 2000s, a decade without any flavor or style whatsoever, now represented by a generic theme bar serving plastic food. Carl Kelly is in Liberty City.
It's great here, just like 4 years ago. Hey, you sir, you having a good time?
2000 to 2010 was a shitty decade. I like this decade better. I have a smartphone now, and I'm out of jail.
This was Weasel News.
It's the Bum
bombastic.
It's Self Radio.
Hello everybody, I'm Andrew from Brickmeister Zine, and a couple of days ago, LEGO Ideas revealed the first 2024 review, which has 48 projects that qualified. We expect the results to be announced in fall 2024, and hope to see new sets available by 2025. We're gonna find out which of these 48 projects will become official LEGO sets, and which ones will not happen. But for me, this is just speculation. So without further ado, let's begin. First up are two Studio Ghibli sets, Spirited Away and My Neighbor Totoro. And Studio Ghibli is actually a Japanese movie studio, in case you didn't know. But with previous Ghibli sets being rejected, it seems like LEGO doesn't want to produce new sets with a Japanese company worldwide, but I don't know much about it. Next is Avatar: The Last Airbender. back in 2006, LEGO only made 2 sets based on this theme, and now they brought it back as part of minifigure skins in Fortnite. However, the only way that LEGO could remake new Avatar sets is that they'll have to do it themselves like SpongeBob. So unfortunately, this will not happen through ideas because they can't bring back retired LEGO themes for some reason. For the botanical sets, there's a Venus flytrap and a cherry blossom iguana. Both of these will not get picked due to LEGO's official botanical line through the Icons theme. Who the heck could have seen that coming? No LEGO Ideas projects based on currently active or announced licenses. For LEGO Minerals, this is a new version that has a shelf to display billable crystals. But this other one, which was denied previously, doesn't have a shelf build at all. And while we already got a similar design for the emeralds in LEGO Sonic sets, I'm not sure how it would do in review this time. So I'll give this one a maybe. Next up is Shrek, created by LEGO YouTuber Action Flash. And this is the second time that his project reached 10,000 supporters. Based on the DreamWorks movie, the build of Shrek Swamp can be opened up to see the inside, much like a LEGO modular dollhouse set. And there's also an outhouse where Shrek can walk out just like at the beginning of the film. But other than that, I would love to see it get picked, and it will look good next to other DreamWorks sets that LEGO made, like Trolls and Gabby's Dollhouse. But then again, Ashton Flash's project was rejected once before. So we'll have to find out if LEGO approves it this time. For Hello Kitty, I do know that this is a type of LEGO brand for girls, but with LEGO currently working on Friends sets, which is another girl brand, I don't know if they will ever accept it, but who knows. Then we have The Grinch. This project is inspired by the book written by Dr. Seuss and an animated movie from the 1960s. There's a build for one of the houses from Whoville when the Grinch sneaks in and steals all the Christmas decorations. And those can fit inside the sack on a sleigh who is pulled by his dog Max. But overall, I think this could be a really awesome set. Even though there was a previous LEGO Dr. Seuss set that got rejected, which are those buildable books. For castle projects, there's the Medieval Torment, Medieval Inn, and Wolfpack Castle. And like the botanical sets, LEGO will never approve any of them due to their official castle/medieval sub-theme. Oh, and speaking of medieval, here's the Medieval Bee Farm. That might have a conflict with the retired blacksmith shop. Next is Among Us. The build of this project has the ship called the Skeld, which you can walk around throughout the game. If you ever played this, there are a lot of references like the cafeteria, engine rooms, storage rooms, and anything else. And the design of the Among Us crewmates are in minifigure form with different accessories. So yeah, really cool playset, and I hope to see this get made. Even though there were a few projects based on this that were previously rejected. What about the architecture projects? Here's the Roman Forum, Dancing House, this chain bridge, and the ancient Egyptian temple. Well, LEGO has already made official architecture sets. So once again, they can't approve any ideas projects based on current themes. Next up is The Wizard of Oz. And we did get minifigures before from the LEGO Movie 2 CMF series, as well as a LEGO Dimensions level pack. The design of this project has different sections that can be connected just like modular buildings, including iconic scenes from the film like Yellow Brick Road. But with the new Wicked movie coming out, LEGO previously rumored that there will be 4 new sets releasing in October of this year. Maybe this project might have a chance to get made? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Next are 2 different projects designed by LEGO YouTuber Mini Brick Productions, including Interstellar and Outer Wilds. The Interstellar set is based on that 2014 film, and it includes the build of their spaceship, the Ranger. And for Outer Wilds, never heard much about it, but I know this is a type of video game. But the build of the ship, the protagonist, kind of looks like the LEGO World spaceship called Pug-Z. And even though LEGO has already made one of Mini Brick's designs turned into official sets like the Polaroid camera, I don't know if that would impact their decision on these two projects. For Suspension Railway, I think this might be on hold due to the Orient Express train that was released a couple of months ago. And for Metallica, the only music groups that we got in LEGO are BTS and the Beatles. But for the design of this stage, might be way too big in my opinion, even though the Ideas Guidelines said that they'll have to set limits of making a smaller size or something like that. Then there's the Suitcase Express. The suitcase build can be opened up to reveal a train traveling around a micro-scale world. And those play features gave me some LEGO NES vibes of the Mosaic TV screen. So I'm very curious if this project ever gets chosen. Moving on to Clockwork Solar System, this is the same project that was rejected twice. However, with that new Technic Orrery set on the market, I don't know if LEGO will ever choose it this time. For Brooklyn Nine-Nine, this is another one of their sitcom-based LEGO sets, and the latest that we got is The Office, which seems to be selling very well. But with that on the market, I'm not sure if LEGO will ever choose another sitcom set, because some of them were rejected, like Community. For Tower Chess, this won't get selected either because there's a new LEGO chess set coming out in June of this year. And Gundam, which is a buildable robot, pretty sure LEGO has already made some bigger robots like Optimus Prime and Voltron. For Wizard Peaks, this submission seems to be way too similar to the Hogwarts Castle builds from the LEGO Harry Potter theme. Next up we have a Finding Nemo project. The build of this is an underwater diorama of the Great Barrier Reef. And I do love all the different scenery builds that make a coral reef design. There's the missing scuba mask from Sydney, Australia, as well as buildable characters of Mr. Ray, Nemo, and his friends. And even though we already got an official Finding Nemo build from Disney Duo set from last year, I don't know if this Ideas project will ever get made. So this is a maybe. Oh, and there's words that another underwater project called Rocky Reef Restoration is also in this same round. But I think the Nemo project that we just took a look at seems to be better in my opinion. So I kind of doubt this one will happen. As for the Coraline Pink Palace House, I know we already took a look at this before, and there are another two projects which are still in review right now. Next up is the Vintage Record Player. The build of it is basically just a gramophone, and how it works is that if you pop in one of the discs and turn the crank on the side, you'll get to hear old music from like so many years ago. And it also includes a side build of a minifigure with the mini gramophone, which looks like a similar design that you find in the Pac-Man arcade machine. But with the new retro radio coming out, I think this might have a chance to get made. For buildable animals, there's the Highland Cow and Reptiles. But we did get other buildable animals as Ideas projects, including the insect set and new cat set, plus that bird set from a couple of years back. Then we have Scooby-Doo and the Ravenwood Mansion. Again with the rules. No Ideas projects to bring back old LEGO themes. And LEGO has already made Scooby-Doo sets back in 2015. I don't know why everybody keeps submitting projects based on retired IPs. But moving on to Great Holiday, too similar to the official Houses of the World builds as gift with purchase sets. Next is the Men in Black Jet Car. Straight out of the movie franchise, the Jet Car can be transformed from a normal vehicle into a flying vehicle. Very different transformations compared to the Back to the Future set. But I do remember watching 3 Men in Black movies, except the 4th one, which that 2019 film wasn't good in my opinion. But having this as a creator expert / speed champions vehicle, maybe LEGO will just have to focus on other cars outside of ideas. For Great British Bake Off, I know this is a food show, but never got interested in watching any food shows aside from the Food Network. Here's a Sony Walkman, which is a type of portable music player. And I remember when Star-Lord had one in Guardians of the Galaxy, which I'm starting to watch all the Marvel movies recently. Like the gramophone from earlier, there is a LEGO radio coming out as an official set. So this would be a maybe. Next are 2 different boat projects, Canal Houseboat and Sushi Boat. Well, we know both projects won't happen because LEGO recently approved the Western River Steamboat, and we're getting a Jaws set to come out in August 2024. Here is the Crescent Moon rock sculpture. This seems to be very different compared to that other moon sculpture, which is still in review right now. Then we have Portal 2, which we did get a LEGO Dimension set from a couple of years back. Now, unlike the Sonic Ideas set, which came out after the Dimension set, seems like LEGO is kind of avoiding this strategy due to previous projects that got denied, like, say, the A-Team, for example. So, never mind about that one, I guess. Sewer Heroes, I believe there will be a conflict with official LEGO City sets, if I do say so myself. Next up is the Laurel and Hardy Theater, and this project is a tribute to the British American people, Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy. The build of the theater has different scenes that can be recreated, as well as their car named the Ford Model T Runabout. And I think this could be in addition to other famous people that had their own LEGO tribute sets. For the Art of Japan, this project is a mix between a LEGO art set and a LEGO postcard set. And even though we got an Ideas art set like Starry Night, there have been other art sets added to the official LEGO art theme. So can't see them do another Ideas art set anytime soon. And finally, Book Nook is almost similar to a mix of buildable books and LEGO City buildings at the same time, even though there was a similar version of it that was rejected a few years ago. And that, folks, is every single project from this round. The ones I would like to see get made would be Aston Flash's Shrek project, The Grinch, The Record Player, Suitcase Express, and maybe Mini Bricks Interstellar or Outer Wilds projects. But that's just my own thoughts. Let me know which other Ideas projects you would like to see become as official LEGO sets. Don't forget to subscribe to Brickmeister Z and turn on notifications so that you do not miss out on future LEGO videos. Also, check out the rest of my video game walkthrough, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, because I'm a little bit behind. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.
That gave me a small glimmer of hope that this whole place won't end in a messy apocalypse.
You're a winner.
I'm better than the rest.
You're in control. Now take control of your music, just like a winner probably would if they had time. Self Radio.
It is hard to make looking this good look easy. And it takes a few mistakes to be just right. Looking perfect is a gift. When I feel meh, I act as if a little lip gloss keeps me going all day long.
Texas has certainly been anxious to tell anyone who will listen that he is not selling vehicles to ISIS. Anna Werner has his story.
It was just such a shock when it happened. I didn't know what to say.
When Houston area plumbing company owner Mark Oberholzer sold his truck to a local dealer in October of 2013, he had no idea it would wind up on Syria's front lines being used by Islamist fighters, with his plumbing company name and phone number still on the sign.
It hurts my feelings that anyone could possibly think that we were connected to terrorism.
He says he was assured by the dealership it would remove his information before selling the truck. But there it was in the photo, which then went viral.
That country is going down the toilet, but for the first time, they know who to call to unclog it.
It was featured on the last episode of The Colbert Report, seen by millions of people last year. Since then, Oberholzer says he's had threats and thousands of phone calls like this one.
What the is going on? Selling your truck to ISIS? Who did that? That's not right.
Here's how the truck left the country. Oberholzer sold the truck to an AutoNation dealership in Houston, which sent it to an auction near Dallas. Then a used car dealer, Maz Auto, bought the truck, the manager confirms, with the lettering still on it, and advertised it for sale on their website. Manager Mohammed Al-Kalam told us someone then called from an international phone number to buy it for use in Turkey.
He wired the money, and he arranged for shipment, and that was it. And the car ended up being shipped to Turkey.
It's not known exactly how the truck then made its way from Mersin, Turkey to Syria.
We used to have Mark 1 Plumbing Inc. would come up on the internet. Now it comes up Mark 1 Plumbing Inc. ISIS.
Well, he's now suing the AutoNation dealership that sold the truck. They did not respond to requests for comment. But an executive told our CBS affiliate in Houston that they thought the auction company was removing the decals. Scott, the auction house couldn't confirm for us that they sold the truck.
Anna Werner tonight. Anna, thanks very much.
How are you doing, Los Santos? You're late for therapy. Again.
This is where it ends. I've been down a few broken roads that I'm trying to mend, but this is where it ends, and I'm breaking down. You were lying when you said that you were trying to work things out, but now I'm broken down. I went to battle for you always, fought for you on your worst days. Then you told me that you don't love me no more. You're the last thing that I thought I'd lose. All I ever wanted was to be loved by you. I let you back in and I gave you a second chance. And like a jet plane on a clear blue sky, sun came shining down on all of your lies. I got too much pride to let that happen again. So this is where it ends. To bury all your memories, couldn't see what everybody sees. A red flag said I should have walked out that door. Went to battle for you always, fought for you on your worst days. Then you told me that you don't love me no more. You're the last thing that I thought I'd lose. All I ever wanted was to be loved by you. I let you back in and I gave you a second chance. And like a jet plane on a clear blue sky, sun came shining down on all of your lies. I got too much pride to let that happen again. So this is where it ends. Yeah, this is where it ends. You showed me what true love should it be. I found myself the second I gave up on us. You're the last thing that I thought I'd lose. All I ever wanted was to be loved by you. I let you back in and I gave
second chance. And like a jet plane on a clear blue sky, sun came shining down on only your lies. I got too much pride to let that happen again. So this is where it ends.
Short bill brakes so that they can make a Chevy slow down. And I just ride midnight, sorry my turn goodbye round. Bloody Marys and aspirin don't give a hang, oh, one hell of a fact. But my remedy for handling the hands of time. You sing and sing in Hollywood nights, even the losers get lucky sometimes. A paradise by the dashboard light, now I'm just fine. I'm doing alright. We ain't as young as we used to be. We're young and hot. It's so easy when you let some loud guitars and words that rhyme. A hand on the hands of time. My go-to game day jersey's always Carolina blue. When I need to find forgiveness, I find a little small town church pew, yeah. After work, I like to put my elbows up on a bar. And girl, I turn to the speakers when I need to speak to this old heart. And it's a back to black, show me all night long. Could you be love, redemption song? Looking back, home sweet home, I'm where I belong. There ain't nothing wrong, yeah. We ain't as young as we used to be, but young and hot. It's so easy when you let some loud guitars and words that rhyme. Hand on a hand of time. Hand of time. Trying to hang on as the song rolls like gravity pulls on the grains of sand. We take our licks, life takes its toll. We say thanks, and we fold our hands. And it's amazing grace how sweet the sound. Sunday morning coming down. Tuesday's gone, green grass at home. I come to the gotten along with. We ain't as young as we used to be, but until under that window you bury me. Gonna turn up some loud guitar. Turn up some loud guitar. Turn it up, turn up some loud guitar. Turn it up, crank some loud guitar. Crank up some loud guitar. Wanna hear some loud guitar. I wanna let some loud guitar. Words that rhyme. The head on the hand of town.
These are Lego cops, and these Lego robbers just stole $1 million from the bank. And they need to be able to escape the cops and buy an airplane to escape the city with as much stuff as they could possibly steal. And the cops are gonna do everything they can to stop them. With all that said, Lego. Now these robbers escaped the bank with $1 million in a small yellow truck they stole from an old lady. And first they need to build the bank so the cops can investigate what happened. So initiate the 5-second build montage. And it's done. And I'll be honest, the bank's a little small. There are a lot of little cars and vehicles with it, so let's bring in the investigation team with Agent Studs to find out what happened.
So it looks like the robbers smashed the front door and shut the gate.
And then what?
They stole some money.
I know that. I want to know if you found any hints as to who they are.
Oh. No.
So the one police car was still chasing the robbers, but he's gonna need backup, so we called it in. And since I don't have any backup, I needed to do a quick speed run to the Lego store, and after contemplating the money I was about to spend on plastic, I decided to order some stuff online. Alright, we're approaching the Lego store. I ended up copping the downtown Lego City, Heartland Community Tower, and some more robbers and police station to back up our boys. And then after that, I robbed the Lego store blind and took all the Lego sets home. I decided it's probably a good time to build the police station, but we're not gonna follow the instructions because that's for weenies and this Lego set looks low-key kind of lame. And now that this police station set up, Chief Brixton dispatched 3 new police cars I just built to help Officer Bob, who's still chasing the robbers. You'll never catch me alive, Bob. Ha 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 ha. I can, but we can. Officers Blocky, Studley, and Brickley pulled up to help, and after they had a pretty epic chase, the robbers crashed into the police station. Also, I ended up building a little checkpoint to check in, a jail cell with a little gym, and a helicopter pad with a helicopter. But my favorite part of this whole thing has to be the little training area for the little dog. And now that the criminals were in jail, someone has to break them out, and who better to do that than Florida Man, who let his intrusive thought powers take over, and now he's a bad guy criminal. So I built him this garbage truck to help them escape, and after running over some cops, he broke out a bunch of the robbers. And now that all the criminal boys were broke out by Florida Man, they had to find a place to regroup. So I bought this Florida-like apartment building, and it has all the amenities. Like on the first floor, there's a store with a Slurpee machine, and on the second floor, there's a couch to watch some Mr. Beast videos, and up top, there's a relaxing area to chill under a palm tree and grill glizzy. And my favorite part about this whole place has to be that it comes with a grandma who rides one of those mobility scooters you see on the highway. And now that Florida Man is a place to chill with all his robber friends, they need to make plans for their next robbing. And it looks like they're gonna try and hit this colorful skyscraper, which I now have to build. I love this set, except for the minifigures. They could go in the trash. But the build is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, but it's Lego Friends. That's the girls thing. No, it's epic. Now on the first level, you have this tire swing outside, and inside there's this piano and music stage that you can get brickrolled on by Brick Astley. And if you move upstairs, they have this epic podcast studio where you can watch interviews between Kermit the Frog and Joe Biden. And this could happen because this is Lego and I can do what I want. But a whole different level up, there's a place to sit and play a game of Mario Kart with the boys, or a board game if, you know, you're kind of lame. And if you go up another level, you can have your mom make your father a new shirt with a sewing machine. Actually moves up and down, look at that. Did I also mention there's a slide into a hot tub? I feel like I should have mentioned that. And Florida Man's gonna be robbing this building because at the top level, there's a key to a really expensive car, and Florida Man can sell this car and use the money to buy his airplane. But back at the police station headquarters, the cops are planning how to catch the robbers. So how do we catch them? I don't know. Bob, you have any ideas? Do I look like a guy with ideas?
Gentlemen, what we are going to do is set up an entire base of operations in the downtown. We're going to make sure everyone is in there, because there's no other place they would go that has anything important, right?
Yeah. So yeah, Florida Man pulled up to the tower and there was nobody there, so they just kind of popped up the stairs and checked out some of the cool rooms and then took the key and left. Well, that was pretty easy. And Florida Man stopped and made sure I built up his new Lamborghini to ride out of town, but the issue was the person who would buy it lived in the downtown. And this is where the police are going to set up their main base of operations, so I'm going to build it right now. Now I gotta admit this downtown set is really complicated. It is a little street with a bike lane that the bikers are gonna ignore. It also has a pathetic park, a noodle shop, pizzeria, a full comic book store, and an Apple store, and also a hotel with a bunch of rooms and a skyway that connects to a filming studio where someone can record a epic YouTuber unboxing. Not like I've ever done any of those before. It also comes with 14 civilian minifigures and another dog. The noodle chef does low-key look kinda cool. And now that I completed the downtown build, I wanted to take together all the major buildings in Lego City, making a pretty epic one that includes a police station, bank, apartment, and the Heartland Tower. And I gotta say, this Lego City is looking pretty epic. And up on the dance floor, there's this guy breaking it down named Lambo Ty.
Hey, bro, where you at?
I'll be there soon.
All right, be quick. I gotta bounce out of here.
But the cops are taking over the city because they're on high alert and need to catch these robbers so badly.
Hey! How's the investigation going?
Good.
Do you know where the robbers are?
No.
We'll find out.
Now, our boy Florida Man saw the cops are bulking up their defenses, but he needed to get into the town, so he took his boy Walter and hid in the back of his new Lambo so that way nobody could see him.
Sir, where are you going? I'm gonna visit my girlfriend. She's driving one of those mobility scooters. And, where'd you get this car from? Your mom? Sir, you're under arrest. No, wait, what? Sir, please step out of the car. You can't do this to me. I'm a senior citizen. I saved this city.
So Walter got arrested, but Florida Man kinda just got in the driver's seat and drove to meet with his criminal friends. That way he'd back up to meet the plan. Alright, fellas, let's meet him.
You're under arrest.
Yeah, it kind of turns out that the robber was tagged by a cop and turned into an undercover cop, which is kind of lame for Florida Man. So to fight him back, Florida Man threw an alligator at him and bought him some time to run upstairs and meet the client.
Yeah, the Kings. The car's parked out front. Where's my money?
Here's my mom's credit card. You can buy whatever you want with it.
Now that it's done, Florida Man needs to escape to the downtown, and since the cop killed his alligator, he was able to tell all the other police his actual identity.
Sir, the robber is Florida Man.
Really? Villanocks are Blocky's thing.
Hey.
Here's my thing. Go fall in a river somewhere else.
I found out who your robbers are.
We know.
Dan Stiller, I'll shoot.
You won't. I got a grandma here. He has a hostage. Let him go.
And Florida Man was able to get away, but also stopped by for a bite of pizza before he left. And all the cops were watching him eat it.
Why do you have all your guns pointed at me? Come on, have a slice.
So anyway, he head out to the airport where I just hopped an airplane. So let's build. Okay, so I gotta admit, Florida Man Airlines is kind of legit. Plane is a full interior with a cockpit and a bunch of seats where all Florida Man's criminal friends and alligators can chill. There's also a toilet in the back to drop some loads and some cargo even further back to drop some bigger loads. Mainly the $1 million they stole. And I am also getting ready to take off from Florida to get inspiration on what flying feels like so I can build it in Lego. And after a brief flight and takeoff with Florida Man, I am ready to board Florida Man's own plane.
Take off in 3, 2, 1.
Sir, he just took off in a plane.
It's time.
That's right, we're gonna remake the commercial.
A man has
stolen a plane.
In Lego City, start the new rescue helicopter. Hey, build the helicopter. And off to the rescue. Prepare the
small gun, giant shot, kill the robbers. The helicopter is legit, but there's no time to review because we have to save the city. And it's getting after Florida Man, who is flying so high right now that he's almost above the city. And now the chief has set up literally everything he could to take him down, using all kind of trucks, police cars, and vehicles from the nice people of Lego City. Who do you have flying that thing, Chief?
Who else? We got Blocky McBlockface in there. He makes good decisions.
Didn't he drown the Titanic?
Don't worry about that. He makes good decisions.
Blocky and Florida Man were both flying their planes in the air, but Florida Man couldn't shake it. Surrender and land the plane now, Florida Man.
Get off my plane.
No.
I'm tired of listening to you. I'm moving back to Florida with all my new treasure and friends. Ain't that right, fellas?
Yay. It's not too late. You can stop this.
Stop what?
Too late.
Curse you, Blocky!
Blocky just hit the plane, and now it's about to crash into Lego City. Chief, it looks like your good decision maker just hit the plane, and now it's gonna crash into the city.
And what's wrong with that?
You told literally everyone to stay in the city.
And?
You're dumb.
I'm gonna get out of here, say?
And yeah, the plane crashed into Lego City, and pretty much everyone's dead.
Bob, we did it. We saved the city.
Sir, Bob's dead.
Oh, we did it, Studley. We saved the city.
I didn't mean for that to happen. And yeah, even though most of the people in the city died, everyone important survived, except for Bob. Oh, and yeah, also Florida Man was arrested, even though literally everyone else on his plane also died.
Somebody had to be the bad guy, so say goodnight to the bad guy.
Chief Brixton.
Yes.
It looks like a plane crashed into the city.
We know.
Oh, I'm gonna go then.
And now you can get your own Florida Man minifigure for your Hanukkah or Christmas wish list. You should definitely get them now because once they're gone forever, and we have a very limited amount. All right, peace out and stay awesome.
Why don't you go to the newsroom while I go to the booze room?
This is Weasel News. The San Andreas Lotto is up to $500 million.
Tattoo artist breaks world record for worst tattoo.
Idiotic news. Derek Perinsky is standing in line to buy lottery tickets in a vain attempt to win the $500 million jackpot. Millions of residents are buying lottery tickets in the infinitely small hope that they can end a life of banal suffering. Despite the overwhelming evidence that millionaires are unhappy, many residents can't wait to wallow in that misery for themselves.
95% of San Andreans under the age of 45 now have a tattoo. But most are ignorant egomaniacs with no real sense of who they are. One Los Santos tattoo artist has broken the world record for worst tattoo, claiming to have inked over 500 tribal bands, tramp stamps, treasure maps, human centipede diagrams, and barbed wire biceps.
Weasel News, confirming your prejudices.
Buckle up. We're about to get lonely, people.
Radio.
This episode is presented by Roman. Guys, let's talk real for a minute. You know how when you're wearing a great outfit, everything just looks right and your confidence is absolutely soaring? It feels like you can walk into a room knowing that you're on your A game. Am I right? But hear me out. 52% of men struggle with ED of some form during their life. If this sounds like something you have faced, I really recommend dealing with it with the help of today's sponsor, Roman. So if you've been struggling with ED, don't ignore the issue. Instead, face it head on with Roman. Roman can give you that same feeling in the bedroom. Roman offers a discreet process from start to finish. Roman can connect you directly with a U.S. licensed healthcare professional for a free telehealth consultation from the privacy of your own home. The provider will find the treatment that is right for you and prescribe effective medication if it's needed. The whole process is honestly super simple. Prescription ED treatments are safe, they're effective, they're FDA approved and used by millions of men. Roman also offers free 2D shipping, and the whole process is so honestly simple. So if you think this is something that will help you, you can head on over to getroman.com/Craig to complete your free consultation and find out if this is the right treatment for you. Oh, and if you're prescribed, by using my link, you will get $15 off your first month of ED treatment, which benefits us both. So go to the link. That's getroman.com/Craig. Getroman.com/Craig.
I need NOS. I need NOS.
Amateurs don't fool around with nitrous. Where have I heard that before? While that scene was spectacular back in 2001, it wasn't very realistic. First off, nitrous oxide is not flammable, nor is it combustible, but it does enhance combustion of other substances, and it is only explosive at high temperature and only after vaporization. So yes, that scene was not realistic.
It's false. No way.
And this is how it works in an engine, okay? The nitrous oxide is sprayed as a vapor into the combustion chamber where combustion is already taking place, right? Engines, of course, require air and fuel to produce power, right? Nitrous oxide provides 2 nitrogen molecules for every 1 oxygen molecule. That's why the recipe is N2O, right? When injected into your engine, each cylinder then can be filled with a denser air-fuel charge so that more energy is produced for each combustion cycle. It's been used for decades in racing and for centuries in the medical field, going back to the 1700s. Of course, too much nitrous can be damaging to one's engine. For example, if you had a 200 shot of nitrous to a Toyota Prius, you can guarantee a blown motor, and I think somebody actually did that once. This Mustang suffered a nitrous backfire just as it was about to launch, and yes, it actually blew the welds on the intake. That can really happen, as it turns out. Anyway, personally, I've used nitrous successfully on many cars I've owned over the time. My 93 Mustang GT with the 347 and supercharged, my 96 Impala SS, my Supra, my R34 GTR, and my Lamborghini Diablo had a system. Never had a problem. So when it's used carefully, nitrous is actually safe and effective, and it works very well. However, when you start disabling safety devices and ignoring manufacturers' recommendations, bad things can happen. Things like this. I think many of you saw this on the internet this week. It was on Facebook, TikTok, and other places as well. But the story goes, apparently this guy was just driving down the road, and the nitrous tank decided to dip out. It suffered a complete failure, and it essentially turned into a bomb. Actually, the car looked like it ran over a bomb or a landmine or an IED in Iraq. It was horrific. It was not an explosion, though, insofar that there was actually no fire, no flame ball, nothing like that. The car was not rear-ended. All of this damage was from the bursting bottle. So what happened? Here are a few clues that will help us give us the answer. We know that the bottle was not hooked up to the engine in the car because the bottle shows no signs of the hardware that would be required to plumb the bottle up to the engine and make it a fully functioning nitrous system. A proper truck installation includes things like mounting brackets, a pressure gauge, and a blowdown tube vented to the outside of the car. If you've ever seen these cars set up for drag racing, you know what that looks like and that kind of thing. But this car did not have any of that, not that I could see. I didn't see any evidence of any brackets or any hoses, braided lines, anything. We also know that because we see a pipe plug in the escape nozzle where there's supposed to be an escape port in its place. And this guy just tried to, just block it off. In addition, I see no marks on the bottle to indicate that the bottle was attached to the car using the normal hoop brackets. And matter of fact, it doesn't look like it was ever using the brackets. Nor does the bottle have any of the down tube apparatus that you're supposed to have. A blowdown tube is required at all NHRA tracks, even if it's not an NHRA race. And it's designed to let the vapor out of the car through a hole in the floor should the bottle become overpressurized and the burst disc has burst. So all that vapor goes out through under the car. That's the way it's supposed to be set up. The burst disc is set to burst way before the pressure turns the bottle into a time bomb. Those bottles are usually good for 3,000 psi. The hardware at the top of the bottle also looks very weathered, as if this bottle has been sitting outside for years or long periods of time at the very least. Even more disturbing, it appears that there are blowtorch marks all over the bottle, even on the nitrous sticker label. Not all people buy bottle heaters, which are very helpful in increasing the bottle pressure, which is important when you're actually drag racing. But using a blowtorch, that's the getaway of doing it. And it's highly frowned upon, but some people still do it. But that label was not damaged by an electric bottle heater. It was damaged by the explosion and multiple applications of a blowtorch. And for those of you who think it's a smart idea to heat up an aluminum cylinder with a blowtorch, you can get away with it until you don't. But the most disturbing issue is the stamping near the crown of the bottle, which is up at the top. All of those letters and numbers actually mean something, as it turns out. A buddy of mine who works at a nitrous company was talking to me the other day, and he tells me that this bottle is more than 15 years old. In fact, I think it's 16 years old. And if you didn't know this, aluminum nitrous bottles have a 5-year certification. After that 5 years, no nitrous filling store is allowed to fill these bottles without getting the bottle recertified. If somebody's doing that, they're breaking the law. A 16-year-old nitrous bottle is dangerous and maybe even a possible criminal negligence issue. So that's kind of a big deal. Carbon composite nitrous bottles are only good for 3 years. From where I sit, this looks like a case of somebody using nitrous for partying rather than for performance, if you catch my drift. But perhaps it was just a case of transporting a full bottle of nitrous in an unsafe manner, coupled with years of abuse by blowtorches, or it just got too hot after sitting in a closed car on a hot day for several hours. I'm not sure how the police handle it, but there are federal laws with respect to transporting hazardous materials. Vehicles transporting materials must have hazmat labels displayed on both sides of the vehicle when doing so. I learned this, very interestingly, through an incident with a cop when he pulled me over my R34 GTR. He came over to what he thought was the driver's side, and he was greeted with 3 nitrous bottles, and he told me all about this. And I thought he was kidding me, so I went home and I looked it up. He was right. But even if this guy didn't break any laws, my concern is that his insurance might not just pay his claim. They may claim that there's negligence here, or such an incident just might not be covered under his regular policy. If you think about it from the insurance guy's perspective, it goes like this. It's like setting off a stick of dynamite in your car through negligence. Maybe it was accidental, but what the heck are you doing with a loose nitrous bottle rolling around in your trunk and a bottle that's been abused and neglected and not recertified? The good news, though, of course, is that nobody died, but reports suggest that a passenger was pretty banged up. I certainly hope that the passenger will have no long-lasting effects, and I hope he heals well or she heals well. As for the car, unfortunately, it's probably totaled. It was really sad, too, because it looked like it was a very nice car. So what actually happened? How did it happen that day? Why did the bottle explode while the car was just driving down the street? It doesn't seem to make any sense. My guess is this. The car was sitting in the hot sun for hours. On a hot summer day, a car's interior can get up to 170 degrees. I know, I've worked in the desert before. So the combination of the high temperatures plus the missing safety components and the age of the bottle might have just been too much strain on the bottle, and it decided to dip out. So that was done. So what do we learn from this video? Well, for starters, if you have nitrous bottles, you better check the dates and go get them recertified or go buy new ones. Hey, it's cheaper than your insurance deductible, and it's even cheaper than a court case or a lawsuit. You should also take those bottles out of the car if the car sits in the sun for any length of time. You just don't need it until you're going to the drag strip. You should also install a blowdown tube if you don't already have one and get the system up to spec to make it legal and safe. So we hope the owner learned an important lesson from this experience. And my friends, let's pour one out for the death of a nice G8. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.
This is Creativity Inc. by Ed Catmull. He's the co-founder of Pixar Animation Studios. They're the folks who brought you Coco, Inside Out, Toy Story, WALL-E. Yeah, you've heard of them. It's a great book that takes you into the very heart of one of the most successful animation studios ever, and if you are strapped for inspiration, this is sure to give you a creative jumpstart. One of my favorite stories in the book takes place in the winter of 1998, when the folks at Pixar were hard at work putting together their very first sequel, Toy Story 2, which was due out the next year. The thing about animated movies is that they take a long time to make, and especially back then, required a huge team of writers, voice actors, storyboard artists, character designers, modelers, animators, editors, sound designers, a bunch of moving parts, and unlike a live-action film, which essentially involves just cutting together whatever images the camera captured on set, 3D computer-generated animation is created on a digital network, where various artists and animators hop in and out of interconnected digital files to mold and shape each and every frame of the movie to perfection. Every object you see in the movie exists as a digital 3D model. All of these models and files are dependent upon each other, so when an animator opens a scene in his or her animation program, every object in that scene, from the characters to their costumes to the surrounding environment, is loaded up for the animator to work with. This means that while in production, all of the movie's assets are kept on a big computer drive, which the animators work out of. Nowadays, these drives exist in the cloud, but back then, technical limitations meant Pixar had to employ large Linux and Unix machines to house the files in studio. Well, one fine day, for reasons Ed chooses not to dwell on in this book, somebody, attempting to do a bit of routine storage cleanup, typed a delete command into this master machine. Linux and Unix were command line operating systems, so instead of just, highlighting what files you want to delete on a graphical user interface, you need to manually type in a delete command, and then manually type in which specific folder you want to target. Forget to do this, or don't do it properly, and the system will just start erasing every single file on the machine. So, just as soon as this unnamed Pixar employee could type in /bin/rm-r-f* or whatever, all the files present on the Toy Story 2 master machine began disappearing. Imagine being an animator on the eagerly anticipated follow-up to Pixar's classic, and as you're entering into your 5th hour of the day working on a scene from the movie, suddenly Woody's hat vanishes from the scene. Then his badge. Then him. Then Buzz. Then all kinds of error messages start appearing, and you look up from your computer and you say, well, that's not good. Oren Jacob, a technical director on the film, was one such worker, and realizing the master drive was being erased, quickly dashed to a nearby phone to call the systems department where it was being housed.
I need the systems department right now.
Hold on, what's your name?
Oren Jacobs, please connect me to systems immediately.
Who in systems?
It doesn't matter, it's an emergency. Get me anybody.
Please hold.
Ugh.
Systems department.
Pull out the plug on the Toy Story 2 master machine.
What?
This is an emergency. I'm Oren Jacobs, the technical director. I need you to pull the plug on the Toy Story 2 master machine right now.
Well, we can't, we can't pull the machine. That'll stop the animation department from being able to access the file.
I don't have time to explain. Please pull the plug right now.
Hang on, let me call the animation department and see if it's okay for me to do it first.
We don't have time. Pull the plug.
All right, buddy, your funeral.
By the time the plug was pulled and the delete command was stopped, 90% of the movie's files were gone, less than a year from the film's release date. Well, who wants to tell the boss? Galen Sussman, Toy Story 2's supervising technical director, was quickly informed and, keeping a level head, called over to the IT department and requested that the movie's backup drive be fired up. I mean, good on Pixar, right? Always back up your files. Who in their right mind wouldn't regularly back up the files on a $500 million motion picture?
IT. Hi, we had a hard drive issue today on the Toy Story 2 project. Could you just send the backup drive over so we can restore our files? Well, backup, they haven't been working for the past month. We've been trying to get it fixed, but you didn't get the memo? Hello? Well, now what?
Less than 12 months from the film's opening, and the entire animation team would have to start from scratch. An emergency meeting was called between the Pixar higher-ups to decide the fate of the entire project. There was talk of delaying the film and even scrapping the movie altogether, but then a light bulb went off in Galen Sussman's head. Earlier that year, Galen had given birth to her son Eli, and being the multitasking action mom that she is, occasionally worked on the movie from home. And in order to do so, she had created a personal backup of all the film's assets herself and kept it on her home computer. So Galen and Oren drove on over to her home, wrapped her computer in blankets and pillows, and carefully placed it in the back seat of her car. Driving what I assume was about 10 miles per hour back to the studio, the computer, Toy Story 2, and by extension the entire studio's last hope, was unloaded by a team and carried into Pixar like an Egyptian pharaoh. The computer was carefully set up, carefully plugged in, carefully turned on, and the movie's assets were restored. So let this be a lesson, kids. Always back up your files and never use Linux. I can't wait to read the fanboy comments on this one. Enjoy unsubscribing 0.4% of my audience. This video is brought to you by Dashlane. Sure, as we've learned today, backing up your system files is important, but who's keeping an eye on your online identity? Dashlane wants to help protect your accounts by giving you a tool that will generate strong passwords, storing them in memory, and autofilling on whatever site you want across all your devices.
Hey!
They even support Linux. So there's that. Did I mention that Dashlane is free? It's true. What are you waiting for? It's easy to sign up and get secure. Dashlane has helped 10 million users across 150 countries with $15 billion spent in e-commerce, 3 billion forms filled out on 6.5 million websites, 77 million checkout transactions. Their patented security architecture encrypts everything so that no one except you can see your information. And if you want to go even further, you can upgrade to their premium service to get cool features like a VPN and dark web monitoring. In fact, I've got a special offer that'll let you use premium for free for a whole month. Go to dashlane.com/Austin McConnell to try premium. And if you decide to stick with it afterward, use the promo code Austin McConnell at checkout for 10% off. What was the worst data loss you ever endured? Let me know in the comments.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours, bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause the rich men, don't the rich men. Wish politicians look out for minors, not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milk and welfare. God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men, north of Richmond. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
I just love to look in the mirror and say, everything is about me. Self Radio.
Yeah, and then you realize you're all alone and everything is sticky. I certainly do.
At Southern Company, we know the right solutions start with the right questions. How do we deliver reliable energy and overcome unpredictable challenges? How do we get to net zero carbon emissions and ensure communities thrive? How do we deliver affordable energy today and tomorrow? Southern Company, building the future of energy.
107.7 WIBK. It's time for You Choose the News. We got 3 headlines this morning. New York City subway campaign tells riders to stop being jerks and not to clip their toenails on the train. 77-year-old man was arrested for trafficking Viagra, and a drunk woman attacked a mattress store mascot. Thank you for the votes. What's our winning headline this morning, Nance?
A drunk woman attacked a mattress store mascot. Let me clarify, I'm not drunk, and it was not me, but I so would right now.
I feel like you would go toe-to-toe with the Kool-Aid Man or something.
No, just a mattress store. Just like, lay down.
I don't think you can say that to somebody. Even So this is a 41-year-old woman in Colorado. She got arrested. The place is called the Mattress Outlet.
Okay.
Okay, clever name. Their mascot is a 6-foot-tall mattress named, you want to guess the name of the...
Maddie?
That's it.
Is it really?
Ding, 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 Nancy. The employee playing the mattress, named Maddie, was only a few minutes into his shift when the woman showed up and started hugging him. Had her hands all over that mattress. But she quickly became aggressive. The manager described her as, quote, drunk out of her mind, end quote. He says she kept trying to shove and trip Maddie to get him on the ground, and eventually she did knock him down. By the way, it's got to be tough to stand up as a mattress. All you want to do is lay down all the time. Then she stood over him and started screaming profanities. Maddie got up, somehow, and ran inside and held the door while they called 911. Meanwhile, she kept banging on it and threw a sign that they had set up outside. She's been arrested now, that 41-year-old woman.
What?
First of all, this dude's not making enough money to stand in a 6-foot-tall mattress costume and be named Maddie.
Outside.
Yeah.
That'd be hard to get back up.
I think so, too.
You're in like his giant square suit.
Yeah.
It's got to be a little top heavy.
Yeah, probably, man. I mean, I can't even rotate a mattress properly, let alone wear one. You ever thought about going toe-to-toe with, like, Chuck E. Cheese or... Yeah. What mascot? Theoretically, hypothetically, what mascot would you want to wrestle or fight?
Wrestle is different because there's nothing that I want to fight. But do you remember the old Shoney's? I think it was the Shoney's Big Boy. I'd want to wrestle him.
That was Shoney's?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, you want to wrestle him?
Yeah, I think it'd be so fun.
What about Wivik the Frog? You want to do like a thumb war with Wivik the Frog or? Wivik the Frog is a lover, not a fighter.
Yes.
The Michelin Man. Roll around with the Michelin Man for a while.
Yeah.
I said the Kool-Aid Man. Who else?
Roll around with the Michelin Man. Who's the big marshmallow dude off of Ghostbusters?
Oh, that's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yes!
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he'd be comfortable.
And the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Oh, do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Ooh, not good. I could try.
Okay.
Pretend like you poked me. Okay. Woohoo! I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, boy. That should choose the news.
Okay.
Former Navy SEAL Mike Ritland keeps it real on the Mike Drop podcast.
He's the co-CEO of the All Secure Foundation, which assists special operations and active duty combat vets. Tom Satterley.
Nobody helps you shoot your gun. They trained you how to shoot your weapon, so we're going to train you on the things you've never been trained for, how to come home from war. Everything else that turns people away from it, we try to rebrand it,
reduce or dismiss the kind of stigma that's associated with it.
You have to.
Mike Drop, raw, unfiltered, intellectually sound, wherever you listen.
If a baby is giggling in the back seat, they're probably happy. If a baby is crying in the back seat, they're probably hungry. But if a baby is sleeping in the back seat, will you remember they're even there? When you're distracted, stressed, or not usually the one who drives them, the chances of forgetting them in the back seat are much higher. It can happen to anyone. Parked cars get hot fast and can be deadly. So get in the habit of checking the back seat when you leave. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
We're all juggling life, a career, and trying to build a little bit of wealth. The Brown Ambition podcast with host Mandy and Tiffany the Budgetnista can help.
I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I'm here to tell you what I would do, which is I ain't filing for bankruptcy. Unless I owed $1 million, something crazy, then I'm like, that makes sense. People be filing for bankruptcy for some old $10,000. No, there are other alternatives to filing for bankruptcy that won't curtail your ability to make money. You want to know some of them? Here you go. There's credit counseling.
Brown Ambition.
Wherever you listen.
This is the soundtrack to your life. So whether it's a training montage or a love scene,
Quiet, please.
you pick the songs. We just play the ads. Self Radio.
I can tell that you're mad, and I ain't half surprised about that since the day that we met. It's always who cuts first and never who bleeds last. Rumors always turn into yelling and fighting, and once it's in your mind only one way you're driving. I know I'ma take the high road, maybe get stoned, have a little too much of something terrible. And I'ma let you cool down while I walk out. You ain't messing me up like the times before. I don't need a ticket to your shit show. Knock yourself out and hit a new low. I'ma take the high road, take the high road, take the high road. Call me a son of a bitch for being honest, yeah, that's what I get. And fuck it, I quit. You keep on losing your head about some girl I ain't with, and rumors always turn into yelling and fighting, and once it's in your mind only one way you're driving. I know, and I'ma take the high road, maybe get stoned, have a little too much of something terrible. And I'ma let you cool down while I walk out. You ain't messing me up like the times before. I don't need a ticket to your shit show. Knock yourself out and hit a new low. I'ma take the high road, take the high road, take the high road. I'ma take the high road, maybe get stoned, have a little too much of something terrible. And I'ma let you cool down while I walk out. You ain't messing me up like the times before. And I don't need no ticket to your shit show. Knock yourself out and hit a new low. I'ma take the high road, take the high road, take the high road. Yeah, I'ma take the high road, take the high road, take the high road. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Morgan Wallen did not appear to be entirely too happy as he rounded out his second night in St. Louis, Missouri, at Busch Stadium, which is home of the St. Louis Cardinals, for his one night at a time tour. Morgan rounded out his 2 nights at Busch Stadium on this past Friday night, July 7th, and as the show was coming to a close, while Morgan took a moment to sign autographs for fans who were surrounding the stage, another fan who appeared to be a bit further back decided that it would be a good idea to straight up chuck their boot right at Wallen while he was actively signing autographs for others, and yes, the boot hit Morgan dead on. And needless to say, that fan lost their boot as Morgan looked disgusted and threw the fan's boot into the crowd on the opposite side of where it even came from. And man, did he look pissed. Thanks to TikTok user ChristyT3, we have the clip for you right here. As you can see, Morgan is all good, doing his thing, signing autographs, which is pretty much standard practice, but then the boot comes right in on him and strikes him dead in the stomach, crashing against his hand as he signs the autograph. And like I said, Morgan chucks the boot to the opposite side of the venue and appears to have a pretty disgusted look on his face. The TikTok user even captioned her recorded video by saying, PSA, don't chuck your boot at Morgan Wallen while he's signing autographs, because he's gonna get big mad and you're gonna go home without your boot. You know, I'm not sure why this is becoming such a reoccurrence now. Maybe it's the fact that we just all have camera phones and it's just accessible, so it's being captured at a higher rate. But again, y'all, this just has to stop. There have been numerous artists that have been hit while on stage just this year as well by objects, to include Morgan Wallen was hit earlier in the year with a beer. Kane Brown was also hit by a boot. Kelsey Ballerini recently hit by a bracelet in the face, as well as BB Rexha was also hit. I mean, it's kind of getting absurd. And, you know, throwing a boot will create the possibility of you losing that boot, and you will walk out of the venue with only one boot, right? Which others could figure out that it was you who threw the boot. So let's just stop putting ourselves in these situations, getting these artists upset as they're performing live. They're there to provide the service of music and entertainment, but if things continue to happen when they are live providing these services, who knows what repercussions or safety measures they may take for future dates. So guys, we would love to know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. That'll be it for today's video. Remember, if you're new here, the best way to support the channel is, of course, subscribe, hit that like button, as well as leave a comment right here on this video. Thank you guys, as always. Y'all stay country.
You always make it about you.
You deserve the best.
From despotic dance music to presumptuous pop to the smug sounds of indie tracks. Your music is all right here. Your music. Self Radio.
Everybody's asking what the hell happened, wondering why it all went wrong. Mama always said if you can't say something nice, then don't say anything at all. And I've got my side of the story, and he's got his side too. So I ain't gonna go and tell you what he did, but I'll tell you what he didn't do. Treat me right, put me first, be a man of his word, stay home 'cause he wanted to. Always fight for my love, hold on tight like it's something that he couldn't stand to lose. The devil's in the details, I won't tell the hell that he put me through. All I know is in the end it wasn't what he did, no, it was what he didn't do. I'm already halfway over him and I, taking time to turn around. So I'ma take the high road, even though we both know I could run him out of this town. That's just dirty laundry, I don't need to wear the truth. So I ain't gonna tell you everything he did, but I'll tell you what he didn't do. Treat me right, put me first, be a man of his word, stay home 'cause he wanted to. Always fight for my love, hold on tight like it's something that he couldn't stand to lose. The devil's in the details, I won't tell the hell that he put me through. All I know is in the end it wasn't what he did, no, it was what he didn't do. I ain't met the right one yet, but I know when I do. He'll treat me right, put me first, be a man of his word, stay home 'cause he wanted to. Always fight for my love, hold on tight like it's something that he can't stand to lose. The devil's in the details, I won't tell the hell that he put me through. All I know is in the end it wasn't what he did, no, it was what he didn't do. And all I know is in the end it wasn't what he did, no, it was what he didn't do.
Well, with this kind of morning, we know it can't get much better. Actually, nothing in your life is going to get any better, ever.
Met a man wearing a t-shirt, said Virginia is for lovers. Had a Bible in his left hand and a bottle in the other. He said all you're really given is the sunshine in your name. We both started laughing when the sky started to rain. Get along on down the road, we got a long, long way to go. Scared to live, scared to die. We ain't perfect, but we try. Get along while we can. Always give love the upper hand. Paint a wall, learn to dance. Call your mom, buy a boat, drink a beer, sing a song, make a friend. Can't we all get along? Saw a model on a billboard, 1-800 get to know me. Wondered was she photoshopped or were her eyes really that lonely? Did she leave her hometown thinking she'd end up in LA? Did she break down in the desert and get stuck beside the highway? Get along on down the road, we got a long, long way to go. Scared to live, scared to die. We ain't perfect, but we try. Get along while we can. Always give love the upper hand. Paint a wall, learn to dance. Call your mom, buy a boat, drink a beer, sing a song, make a friend. Can't we all get along? When you die, the keys to heaven can't be bought. We still don't know what love is, but we sure know what it's not. Sometimes you got to get along down the road. We got a long, long way to go. Scared to live, scared to die. We ain't perfect, but we try. Get along while we can. Always give love the upper hand. Paint a wall, learn to dance. Call your mom, buy a boat, drink a beer, sing a song, make a friend. Can't we all get along?
I haven't heard some news in a while. That should be refreshing.
This is Weasel News.
The cold abyss of the internet just got warmer with a marriage proposal.
And why fatties are flocking to a new fitness craze.
Tech News.
Hamish Thompson met Shelley Sanders on an internet dating site last Tuesday. The couple went out twice more that week, and he proposed via Bleeter on the weekend. She accepted his proposal by sending a direct message on Life Invader. Their friends, who are mostly strangers they only know online, say that the marriage is expected to be as cold, joyless, and soulless as the internet.
Losing weight finally got fun with a new craze hitting town. Zen salsa swinging. A mix of meditation, ballroom dancing, and cuckold sessions has made this man lose 20 pounds.
Hey, it's a great form of exercise seeing your wife being double-teamed by two guys. It really gets the heart rate up.
Classes are open to couples and single women. No previous experience necessary.
Weasel News. Confirming your prejudices.
Your music, your way.
Your music is amazing.
But with our commercials. Self Radio.
George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree. George of the jungle lives a life that's free. Watch out for that tree. When he gets in straight, he makes his escape with the help of his friend, an 8-day-day. Then away he'll schlep on his elephant, Chef, Wallfella, and Ursula stay in step. Well, George of the jungle, friend to you and me. Watch out for that tree. Watch out for that tree. George of the jungle, friend to you and me.
Sing my share of broken halos, folded wings that used to fly. They've all gone wherever they go. Broken halos that used to shine.
Don't go looking for the reasons. Don't go asking Jesus why. We're not meant to know the answers. They belong to the by and by. They belong to the by and by. Seen my share of broken halos, folded wings that used to fly. They've all gone wherever they go. Broken halos that used to shine. Broken halos that used to shine. Broken halos that used to shine. Broken halos that used to shine.
We should keep this music going, or Cliff's gonna cry.
I'm in a big city with my big familia. Every day here is my favorite dia. One big house in our family store. Food and laughter y mucho amor.
Tíos, abuelos, all of my primos, a dog, a parrot, amigos. We're one big family now. Sundays and Mondays, they're all fun days when you're with us. Casa Grande. Mucha vida. Casa Grande. Bienvenida. Casa Grande. Mucha risa. Casa Grande. We're all familia.
Waking up to the rumbling train. The city sounds that fill my brain. Hitting the street and grabbing my board. It's a big city, so much to explore. Hanging on the block, skating at the park. It's totally fun from dawn till dark. Mercado below me, amiga above. Our Casa Grande is full of love.
Tíos, abuelos, all of my primos, a dog, a parrot, amigos. We're one big family now. Sundays and Mondays, they're all fun days when you're with us. Casa Grande. Mucha vida. Casa Grande. Bienvenida. Casa Grande. Mucha vida. Casa Grande. Bienvenida. Casa Grande. Mucha risa. Casa Grande. We're all familia.
Hey, Macklemore, can we go thrift shopping?
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
Nah, walk into the club like, what up? I got a big cock. I'm just pumped. I bought some shit from a thrift shop. Ice on the fringe is so damn frosty. The people like, damn, that's a cold ass honky. Rolling in hella deep, headed to the mezzanine. Dressed in all pink, except my gator shoes. Those are green, draped in a leopard mink. Girl standing next to me. Probably should have washed this. Smells like R. Kelly sheets. But shit, it was 99 cents. I get copping it, washing it. About to go and get some compliments. Passing up on those moccasins. Someone else has been walking in. Bummy and grungy fucking man. I am stunting and flossing and saving my money. And I'm hella happy that's a bargain, bitch. I'ma take your grandpa style. I'ma take your grandpa style. No, for real. Ask your grandpa, can I have his hand-me-down? Velour jumpsuit and some house slippers. Dookie brown leather jacket that I found. Dig it. They had a broken keyboard. I bought a broken keyboard. I bought a ski blanket. Then I bought a kneeboard. Hello, my ace man, my mellow. John Wayne ain't got nothing on my fringe game, hell no. I could take some pro wings, make them cool, sell those. The sneakerheads will be like, he got the Velcro.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
What she know about rocking the wolf on your noggin? What she knowin' about wearing a fur fox skin? I'm digging, I'm searching right through that luggage. One man's trash, that's another man's come up. Thank your granddad for donating that plaid button up shirt. Cause right now I'm up in her stunt. I'm at the Goodwill, you can find me in the I'm not stuck on searching in the section. Your grandma, your auntie, your mama, your mammy. I'll take those flannel zebra jammies secondhand and rock that motherfucker. The built-in onesie with the socks on that motherfucker. I hit the party and they stop in that motherfucker. They be like, oh, that Gucci, that's hella tight. I'm like, yo, that's $50 for a t-shirt. Limited edition, let's do some simple edition. $50 for a t-shirt, that's just some ignorant bitch. Shit. I call that getting swindled and pimped. I call that getting tricked by business. That shirt's hella dope. And having the same one as 6 other people in this club is a hella don't. Peep gang, come take a look through my telescope. Tryna get girls from a brand, man, you hella won't. Man, you hella won't.
Goodwill. Poppin' tags. Yeah.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. I'll wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. I'm in this big ass coat from that thrift shop down the road. I'll wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible.
Hey, come on, man.
I'm in this big ass coat from that thrift shop down the road. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
Is that your grandma's coat?
How are we feeling out there? On edge, I hope.
Imagine a warm musical cocoon you can crawl into and ignore everyone else.
I'm better than you.
Self Radio.
But if you ever go back into Woody Swamp, well, you better not go at night. There's things out there in the middle of them woods that make a strong man die for pride. Things that crawl and things that fly and things that creep around on the ground. And they say the ghost of Lucius Clay gets up and he walks around, but I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself, and I couldn't conceive it. 'Cause I never would listen to nobody else, and I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself. There's some things in this world you just can't explain.
The old man lived in the woody swamp way back in the woods. He never did do a lot of harm in the world, but he never did do no good. People didn't think too much of him. They all thought he acted funny. The old man didn't care about people anyway. All he cared about was his money. He stuffed it all down into mason jars and bury it all around. And on certain nights, if the moon was right, he'd dig it up out of the ground. He'd pour it all out on the floor of his shack and run his fingers through it. Yeah, Lucius Clay was a greedy old man, and that's all there was to it.
But I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself, and I couldn't conceive it. 'Cause I never would listen to nobody else, and I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself. But there's some things in this world you just can't explain.
The Cable Boys was white trash who lived over on Carver's Creek. They were mean as a snake and sneaky as a cat and belligerent when they speak. One night, the oldest brother said, y'all meet me in the woody swamp later, and we'll take old Lucius's money and we'll feed him to the alligators. They found the old man out in the back with a shovel in his hand, 13 rusty mason jars he just dug up out of the sand. And they all went crazy and they beat the old man and they picked him up off of the ground and threw him in the swamp and stood there and laughed as the black water sucked him down. Then they turned around and went back to the shack and picked up the money and ran. They hadn't gone nowhere when they realized they were running in quicksand. And they struggled and they screamed, but they couldn't get away. And just before they went under, they could hear that old man laughing in a voice as loud as thunder. That's been 50 years ago. You can go by there yet. There's a spot in the yard in the back of that shack. The ground is always wet. And on certain nights, if the moon is right down by that dark wood path, you can hear 3 young men screaming,
journalism, not communism. Time for some commercials.
Yes, officer, I know it doesn't look good, these guys running a train on me and all, but the thing is, I'm an addict, a sex addict.
Finally, a meta-addiction you can blame all your other addictions and insecurities on. That's right. It's time to give personal accountability one in the can. Read 13 Steps to Heaven today.
13 Steps to Heaven, available wherever books are still sold.
The selfie of radio.
I'm so awesome.
Music customized for your unique level of pretension. Self Radio.
Baby, where you going now? Do you ever really know? Oh, you hate to be tied down, but you hate to sleep alone. I bet you still think about me. Yeah, I bet you still think about me like I think about you, even when I don't want to. There's just something about you, baby. There's nothing that I can do. I think about you. You were always wild and free. I know we couldn't hold on forever, but baby, I bet you still think about me. Are you driving up the coast? Are you wearing any shoes? Did you outrun all your ghosts like you were always trying to do? I bet you still think about me. Yeah, I bet you still think about me like I think about you, even when I don't want to. There's just something about you, baby. There's nothing that I can do. I think about you. You were always wild and free. I know we couldn't hold on forever, but baby, I bet you still think about me. Like I think about you, even when I don't want to. There's just something about you, baby. There's nothing that I can do. I think about you. You were always wild and free. I know we couldn't hold on forever, but baby, I bet you still think about me. Yeah, I bet you still think about me. Yeah, I bet you still think about me.
Lives in a pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants. Absorbent and yellow and porous as sea. SpongeBob SquarePants. If nautical nonsense be something to weird. SpongeBob SquarePants. Then drop on the deck and flop on the wheel. SpongeBob SquarePants.
This music is your soundtrack to the daily question. Should I get more plastic surgery done?
Why experience new things when you can make it all about yourself?
I'm better than you.
Self
Radio.
Take a ride with me on my motorcycle, you and me. On my motorcycle, ride with me on my motorcycle tonight. On my motorcycle tonight. Take a ride in the night. Streets are empty, no one inside. I don't know what I'm heading for. I just wanna drive some more. But next time, I don't wanna be alone. Next time, I'm gonna call you on the phone. Take a ride with me on my motorcycle, you and me. On my motorcycle, ride with me on my motorcycle tonight. Take a ride with me in the sun. Come with me and let's have some fun. Different places I wanna see. Why don't you take a ride with me? But next time, I don't wanna be alone. Next time, I'm gonna call you on the phone. Take a ride with me on my motorcycle, you and me. On my motorcycle, ride with me on my motorcycle tonight. Take a ride with me on my motorcycle, you and me. On my motorcycle, ride with me on my motorcycle tonight. On my motorcycle tonight. Take a ride with me on my motorcycle, you and me. On my motorcycle, ride with me on my motorcycle tonight. Take a ride with me on my motorcycle, you and me. On my motorcycle, ride with me on my motorcycle tonight. Take a ride with me on my motorcycle, you and me. On my motorcycle, ride with me on my motorcycle tonight.
Hope in love, I thought I'd never understand. Couldn't help it when you took my hand. Roads I ignored before, you left me wanting more. Destroyed everything just to get a bit ahead. When lights fly by, is it fake or reality? Not sure of much, but know already. Soaring these streets make me complete. Full throttle, come give me your all. Engines on, keeping up with the beat of my heart. Just can't get enough. Revving up, make it fast. Only us make it last till the sun's up. The shot in the dark, take me away. Fizzing up in my heart, it's all okay. Accelerate me until I'm there. You and I reach the line, marking and the wheels. Keep it going until the bubbles fade. I don't care if I don't see another day. Shocking in my heart, give me all that you got. Windows down, don't hesitate a minute more. Time is up, not enough. Fill it up and don't look back again. Carbonated love. Bet on love, it's better than I could have dreamed. Look at what we've done, we're too extreme. Pour me your favorite drink, so much until we sink down to the bottom. Don't wanna miss a thing. The track we're on might crash, or what am I to do? Rushing in, ignoring old avenues. Race through the night, my guiding light. Sparkling, I'm right. keeping up with the beat of my heart. Just can't get enough. Wrapping up, make it fast. Only us make it last till the sun's up. The shot in the dark, take me away. Listen up in my heart, it's all okay. Accelerate me until I'm there. You and I reach the line, mark the end, the wheel. Keep going until the bubbles fade. I don't care if I don't see another day. Shocking in my heart, give me all that you got. Wind goes down, don't hesitate a minute more. Time is up, not enough. Fill it up and don't look back again. Carbonated love. Come over from a cup, I'm empty without you. Make such a mess of me, don't care if I'm the fool. Another night of bliss, speed up, let's make it new. Love me despite the way I'm crazy just for you. Another shot in the dark, take me away. Fizzing up in my heart, it's all okay. Accelerate me until I'm there. You and I reach the line, mark the end, the wheel. Keep it going until the bubbles fade. I don't care if I don't see another day. Shocking in my heart, give me all that you got. Wind goes down, don't hesitate a minute more. Love the rush, we shouldn't. Don't give up, fire it up again. Our time is up, not enough. Fill it up and begin. Carbonated love.
Time for the news, people.
This is Weasel News.
Experts say meditation may make you crave the wrong sex.
And fake, screams the internet at a popular viral video.
Tech News.
It's been viewed 160 million times on the internet. An adorable video of kittens crawling into a sack of Up and Atom, pulling out the burger and fries and rollicking and frolicking as one cute kitten figures out how to drink a jumbo shake. But in a still unfolding scandal, it has been revealed that the video was staged by Up and Atom's advertising agency and that the kittens were put in a pillowcase and thrown in a river afterwards. Many residents say they don't care, and the video is adorable.
This was Weasel News.
Think everything revolves around you?
I love myself.
It does. Self Radio takes you to a new place. Your inflated ego and ideas of good music. So, Self Radio.
While police chases in movies often seem to be flawless, real-life pursuits can take unexpected turns. In Forsyth County, Georgia, a deputy decided to pull over an SRT Hellcat for allegedly weaving between lanes. The driver cooperated, but right when the officer went to ask for documents, he took off. With the time being 3 in the morning and little to no traffic, the police officer decided to chase the Hellcat driver and clocked him going at speeds of nearly 140 miles per hour. But there's no car faster than radios and backup, and eventually the driver gave up.
You hurt?
Thankfully, no one was injured, and the man at the wheel was 23-year-old Lamont Rashid, who was charged with attempting to elude, reckless driving, and 6 other counts of traffic infractions. A man named Josie from Wisconsin followed a girl in Walmart and touched her inappropriately. When the mother learned about this, she started chasing him across the store, but he was able to outrun her. That's when the police got involved and not only found out who the man was, but they were able to obtain surveillance footage. So they decided to pay an unexpected visit to the restaurant he worked at.
Does the name Josie ring a bell?
Yeah.
Is he here? Okay. I gotta talk to him. I need to talk to you about an incident where you're my suspect. Okay. Do you have any idea what I'm referring to? Okay. You ever been to the Onalaska Walmart?
Times.
Okay. In May, we got a complaint from a parent and a young girl at the Walmart in Alaska. That involves you. Anything ring a bell to that? Okay.
Despite Josie denying being involved in this incident, one can see him tense up and get flustered when showed surveillance footage of himself at the store.
Do you agree that this is you? No? Okay. Is this your truck?
Definitely not.
No? Is that something you've ever driven?
No, I don't even have a topper on my truck.
Okay.
I was in the same cab.
You don't think that resembles you in the slightest? No?
I'm not gonna agree to that.
And well, as if there wasn't enough evidence already that he was guilty, he decided to run an added charge of resisting an officer.
Put your hands behind your back. Dominic, you got a taser? Stop! You stop! Stop! Get on the ground.
Traffic spikes are some of the most effective instruments for stopping cars, especially at high speeds, due to the rapid deflation causing the drivers to lose control of the car. But this suspect in a stolen vehicle against all odds was able to make it over 45 minutes on just the rims, since the tires were blown out. He quite literally drove until the wheels fall off.
He is back on Olympic Boulevard as that rim continues to light up the neighborhood. Finding halt here, it looks like, along Alvarado Street, just shy of Olympic Boulevard, and this might be it. He's pushing the pedal to the metal, and the car is not cooperating. It looks like this has come to a dead stop on Alvarado Street.
Sadly for the KTLA anchor, the suspected manager to outsmart the news helicopter by noticing a similar car behind him and letting him go first through the tunnel.
That's the wrong car. Look, he stops quickly. Then there goes the car.
Thankfully, the police eventually was able to safely catch the person. Joel Delgado was being brought into a courtroom to face multiple charges that, if found guilty, would get him many years in prison. Little did the deputy taking him to court know that he had been planning his escape since his arrest, where he claimed he was injured because of an accident and needed a wheelchair. But to the deputy's surprise, just as he was escorting him into the court, Joel made a miraculous recovery and went on the run. To no avail, the deputy searched for the suspect in the area and even asked help from people going their way on the street.
My damn radio came out. Hold on. The wheelchair dude ran. He had a neck brace on and all that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Didn't need that wheelchair very much, did he?
Hell no.
Thankfully, a few hours later, he was apprehended and taken back to the courtroom, in which he added a third-degree escape to his charges. With there being more bicycles in the Netherlands than people, it's no surprise that it is the preferred method of transportation for the police. Surprisingly, this man was able to make the chase last 25 minutes. A police chase that looks straight out of a Hollywood movie happened when their getaway turned into a joyride, with the suspects deciding to put the top down and even do donuts on the streets. It even got to the point that the suspects were taking pictures with fans and giving out high fives.
For a few selfies and some high fives. Fortunately for police, the two surrendered without resisting and with no reported injuries.
A thief fell victim to Los Angeles traffic and had to resort to his second getaway transportation, a longboard, which he didn't even know how to ride. and decided to give up on it 5 seconds later.
From officers in hot pursuit on foot.
And as if things can't get any weirder, a hero in a red pickup truck blocks the sidewalk so he can't keep running when he's finally arrested.
As police were closing in, the same red pickup cut him off and practically pinned him.
And who's this random hero in the red truck? Lewis from Operation Repo.
Luis Lou Pizarro used to run around dramatizing car repossessions.
What seemed to be the end of a long police chase with a train blocking the way, the suspect instead saw an opportunity and hopped on the train for a ride.
Suspect hopped onto a train and for a short stint rode the train, then hopped off the train once it stopped, then got out and ran in a neighborhood. Now, CMPD's chopper has been searching the area, just looking and...
When authorities started chasing a Rolls-Royce on the freeway, they were quick to call the LAPD helicopter to track the driver's every move. And even ABC News station had reporters live on the air as well. But in a completely unexpected turn of events, the Rolls-Royce driver entered a street that doubles up as the entrance of a parking structure and disappeared.
LAPD in this because clearly now he's off the freeway.
Right turn on a street.
Now he's under that walkway there.
Into a parking structure.
Well, it's a parking structure, or isn't that a street that comes out on the other side? So there we are. He might be coming out here if he's going to be there, but or he could have gotten out and gotten into that area.
But it seems like this person has ditched that vehicle and may just be one of those few that gets away.
Thankfully, no one was injured, but when several burglary suspects were fleeing the scene, a CHP officer made a textbook perfect pit maneuver that resulted in the chase ending safely.
Enabling that vehicle for now. We'll see if there's anything left in the tank there. He has come to a complete stop. He is now facing southbound, face-to-face with these 3 CHP units. Head on now with it.
After a man stole a vehicle, the police were instantly notified and started following the thief. But in the name of safety, police suspended a car chase in favor of following the subject via helicopter. Luckily for the LAPD, the man did not notice the helicopter and just drove around the city and ditched the stolen car on the street and calmly walked away like nothing happened.
Just calling me out saying we got a suspect out there, red hat, shorts, getting out of the vehicle, and I don't know why those officers aren't swooping in. They might not understand that he's in the alleyway, but he has no kind of rush. He seems to be extremely calm about this and just kind of walking away from that vehicle.
He jumped out of the car in the alleyway. Now police are coming up to the officer, and the suspect is not putting up any fight and put his hands behind his head.
According to Fort Worth police policy at the time, officers were not allowed to pass and block a vehicle during a chase because it can result in an accident. A suspected dealer of illicit substances knew this, and when he got caught, instead of booking it, just slowly rolled down the highway for 2 hours.
Sirens. They even put out spike sticks. No dice. Hours passed.
Okay, this man was doing too much to just be arrested 10 minutes later. When an officer clocked a woman going 14 miles over the speed limit using his radar, he went to pull her over, and instead of stopping, the driver attempted to flee and allegedly went near 140 miles per hour until she had to stop because she ran out of gas.
Turn the music down. Why are you driving like that? 137 miles per hour?
Like, so then why'd you pull over, or why would you go back westbound? Just to get away from the officer. She said she ran out of gas, so she stopped here.
Oh shit. That's unlucky.
In perhaps one of the strangest police chases, a very civilized suspect drove at the speed limit and headed to a huge mall in an attempt to lose the cops inside the stores.
I guess they were still closed. Maybe he's going to go back over to the car.
What the suspect didn't think is that malls are usually not open at 8 in the morning. So he went back to his car where the chase continued.
A couple of, there's other ones coming around.
All right.
Yeah, they're going to try to box him in. Are they going to actually physically... Oh!
Good. That's not good.
The chase finally came to an end when the cops managed to guide him to a dead end in Chico Avenue.
Looks like a dead end. Definitely a dead end. So this is now they've got this guy kind of cornered.
Yeah, there's 2 huge boulders right there, so he's boxed in.
Yeah.
In Phoenix, Arizona, an SUV capabilities were put to the test when a high-speed pursuit went off-roading on Salt River Reservation farmland.
For everyone outside of Arizona right now, I bet you didn't think there was this much green. Again, he's finding new dirt roads. I was saying now in the chat that this is a new commercial. If he could power... Oh, he can't. We got it. Now we're running. We had multiple. We had a lot of people in there.
Riding a horse can be legal in some states if the equestrian rides on the right-hand side of the road. with traffic flow and follows all posted signage, but definitely not allowed on highways, since the horse cannot follow the minimum speed limit and could be a hazard for everyone involved. A man riding a horse refused to stop for the police, and even a SWAT car had to be called.
Someone's going to get home, be like, honey, I was just really late. I'm well, why? Well, there was a man on a horse riding on the expressway. No, okay, we'll turn on the news. Yeah, we're not making it up.
Hopefully come to some sort of a conclusion at this point.
And well, surprisingly, this is not the only time the police had to pull over someone with an animal. With 2 weeks ago in Nebraska, an onlooker reported a man driving with a full-size bull named Howdy Doody in the passenger seat. Surprisingly, he was let go with just a warning.
The occupant of the vehicle was identified as Lee Meyer of Neely. The Watusi bull's name was Howdy Doody.
Hey everyone, TechRex here. In this video, guys, I have a really exciting device. This is the Samsung Galaxy S5 Charcoal Black, and I'm really liking, after seeing the shimmery white, I think I like the Charcoal Black much more, just seeing it in person. But of course, there's still electric blue and the gold or Band-Aid color or whatever. But anyways, in this video, guys, I'm going to be simply doing a knife and hammer test. This is going to be a little bit of an extreme test. Nothing, there's people always say, you know, that it's not something realistic. That's why I just try and put it to the test. How much does it take for the screen to, you know, crack? How much, you know, impact do you need for that to occur? So it's just something that I want to show you guys, and again, it's the Galaxy S5. First here, I have a very, very sharp knife, and I'm just simply going to be going, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see much better. I'm simply going to be going like this on the back cover. Just pretend like I'm just sawing a piece of bacon or something, you know? Just keep doing this. Alright, so we can see that for a very, very sharp knife, did pretty well, but you could still see, obviously, the visible marks and chips and all over here, especially. Not so much in the middle, but it is now permanent and it is visible. And if I try and, I've seen this with the Samsung Galaxy S4, the sides here are really the most vulnerable to this, because if you just, as you can see, a simple mark and that's going to be there forever now. So, and I could just go here across the entire screen, and we can see that perfectly fine. Now if we just try the front, obviously we got some pretty good glass, so that's not going to show up as much. In fact, I don't see anything as of right now. So it looks like we're good there, but the back and the side, something you want to be very careful about. Next up, guys, it's the old Nokia hammer, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom a little bit out for this. Take this out of the way, and I'm going to go ahead and start slow, and then progressively I'll try and increase the amount of force I put into this. So let's go ahead and first just simply drop the hammer. That was about maybe just a couple inches, but you can see absolutely nothing. Glass stood up to it. Let's try that one more time. And again, nothing. So now I'm going to start actually using some force. And I'm going to start actually right in the middle. So 2 kind of small to medium hits, nothing. And there you go. You just need a little bit more power and you will see the crack. So now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to hammer this guy all the way to its death. Get some Febreze or something. Is your morning going well? Mine is going fantastic. I get to listen to your music all day. Oh, joy.
works way too much for way too little. He drinks way too early till way too late. He hasn't had a race since New Year's Day in '88. Gets trampled on by everyone except when he comes in here. Now he's a product of the haggard generation. He's got a redneck side when you get him agitated. He got the gold-tooth look from a stiff right hook he's proud he took for his right wing stand on Vietnam. Says he lost his brother there. He yells out Johnny Cash and the band starts to play a ring of fire as he walks up and stands there by the stage. And he says, hell yeah, I'll turn it up, right on. Hell yeah, sounds good. Sing that song, guitar man playing all night long. Take me back to where the music hit me. Life was good and love was easy. She got an MBA and a plush corner office. She got a don't mess with me attitude. She'll close the deal. She don't reveal that she can feel the loneliness, the emptiness, except when she comes in here. She's a product of the me generation. She's got a rock and roll side when you get her agitated. She got the tattoo there on her derriere from a spring break there in Panama when love was all she thought she'd ever need. She yells out to the band, no any Bruce Springsteen. Then she jumps up on the bar and she starts to scream. She says, hell yeah, turn it up, right on. Hell yeah, sounds good. Sing that song, guitar man playing all night long. Take me back to where the music hit me. Life was good, love was easy. Yeah, yeah, anything to get my mind off thinking about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Hey, hell sounds good. Sing that song. A guitar man playing all night long. Take me back to where the music hit me. Life was good. Hell yeah, turn it up, right on. Hell yeah, sounds good. Sing that song. Guitar man playing all night long. Take me back to where the music hit me. Life was good. Love was easy.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. A duck walked up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any grapes? The man said, no, we just sell lemonade, but it's cold and it's fresh. beer glass? The duck said, I'll pass. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-dum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any grapes? The man said, no, like I said yesterday, we just sell lemonade, okay? Why not give it a try? The duck said, goodbye. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-dum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any grapes? The man said, look, this is getting old. I mean, lemonade's all we've ever sold. Why not give it a go? The duck said, how about no? Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-dum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any grapes? The man said, that's it. If you don't stay away, duck, I'll glue you to a tree and leave you there all day stuck. So don't get too close, the duck said, adios. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-dum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any glue? What? Got any glue? No, why would I? Oh, then one more question for you. Got any grapes? Bum, 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 bum. And the man just stopped. Then he started to smile. He started to laugh. He laughed for a while. He said, come on, Duck, let's walk to the store. I'll buy you some grapes, so you won't have to ask anymore. So they walked to the store, and the man bought some grapes. He gave one to the duck, and the duck said, no thanks. But you know what sounds good? It would make my day. Do you think this store? Do you think this store? Do you think this store has any lemonade? Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled
I'm gonna go surf some pictures of female bodybuilders while you listen to this track.
I've been working this job 9 to 5. Minimum wage and overtime. But here comes a few days of unpaid vacation. And there ain't no way, Jose, I'll waste them. 'Cause there ain't no better feeling than when I pick up a beer can and get to feeling like Superman. It's Friday night, y'all, here's the plan. I'm gonna throw back a couple lanes, keep them glued to my right hand, any flavor, size, or brand, until the point where I can't stand. No, nothing picks me up like a beer can. Well, I woke up at 1 p.m. and introduced myself to my new girlfriend. And there's a wrecking ball size hole in the wall in the basement. I ain't got no clue how or who could have made it. Well, all I know is shit hit the fan, and here we go again. So I pick up a beer can and get to feeling like Superman. It's Saturday, y'all, here's the plan. I'm gonna throw back a couple lanes, keep them glued to my right hand, any flavor, size, or brand, until the point where I can't stand. No, nothing picks me up like a beer can. Well, it's Sunday now and I'm freaking out, 'cause I can't handle 5 days without. Yeah, picking up a beer can and get to feeling like Superman. It's Sunday, who gives a damn? I'm gonna throw back a couple lands, keep them glued to my right hand, any flavor, size, or brand, till the point where I can't stand. No, nothing picks me up like a beer can. Like a beer can. No, nothing picks me up like a beer can. land. We're all about tradition, we don't mind the twang. We got just one condition now. We like it loud, we like it honking. The party won't be revving till we crank it to 11. Get it rocking, our boots are knocking. We're gonna say it proud. We love our country and we like it loud. Calling all the cowboys, don't be scared to make some noise. Think you're bad, think you're strong. Come on, people, bring it on. Calling all you sexy mamas, all the girls next door. Don't say we didn't warn you, baby. We like it loud, we like it honking. The party won't be revving till we crank it to 11. Get it rocking, our boots are knocking. We're gonna say it proud. We love our country and we like it loud. From Mountain California, New York to Tennessee. Come on if you're with us. Let us hear you scream like it loud. We like it loud. We like it loud. We like it. We like it. We like it loud. We like it honking. The party won't be revving till we crank it to 11. Get it rocking. Our boots are knocking. We're gonna say it proud. We love our country and we like it loud. We love our country and we like it loud. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
All right, feel better now? I know that song moved blood to where it's meant to go.
We've taken narcissism to a whole new level. Self Radio.
This airport's navigation systems crashed, but this Spirit pilot had other ideas.
Spirit 861, all navigation systems are down. Return to gate immediately. Negative. Co-pilot's got Google Maps open. Vegas, baby. You can't navigate with a phone. That's not how this works. Why not? We're already charging passengers $5 to borrow the Wi-Fi. Spirit 861, this is a safety violation. So is Flying Spirit, but here we are. Just don't blame us when you end up in Canada.
I moved out to Langley recently with a plain and simple dream. Wanna infiltrate some third world place and topple their regime. Those men in black with their mansion suitcases, where everything's on a need-to-know basis. Agents got that swagger, everyone's so cloak and dagger. I'm feeling nervous, but I'm really kind of wishing for an undercover mission. That's when the red alert came on the radio, and I put my earpiece on. Got my dark sunglasses on, and I had my weapon drawn. So I get my handcuffs, my cyanide pills, my classified dossier. Tapping the phones like yeah, shredding the files like yeah. You memorized all the enemy's spies. I gotta neutralize today. Yeah, it's a party in the CIA. Yeah, it's a party in the CIA. I've done a couple of crazy things that have almost gotten me dismissed. Like terminate some head of state who wasn't even on my list. Burn that microfilm, buddy, will you? I'd tell you why, but then I'd have to kill you. You need a quickie confession. We'll start a waterboarding session. No hurry on this South American dictator. I'll assassinate him later. That's when he walked right in my laser sights. And my silencer was on. And my silencer was on. And another target's gone. Yeah, we got our flag up all over the world. From Kazakhstan to Bombay. Paying the bribes like yeah. Plugging the leaks like Look no further, we're your guys. We're your guys. We've got snazzy suits and ties. Suits and ties. And a better dental plan than the FBI's. Better put your hands up and get in the van, or else you'll get blown away. Staging a coup like yeah. Brainwashing moles like yeah. We only torture the folks we don't like. You're probably gonna be okay.
All right, whatever your plans are for tonight, use protection. And by that, I mean a high-caliber gun.
It always seems more quiet in the dark. It always feels so stark. How silence grows under the moon. Constellations gone so soon. I used to think that I was bold. I used to think love would be fun. Now all my stories have been told, except for one. As the stars start to align, I hope you take it as a sign that you'll be okay. Everything will be okay. And if the seven rings collapse, although the day could be my last, you will be okay. When I'm gone, you'll be okay. And when creation goes to die, you can find me in the sky upon the lost day, and you will be okay. I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else but not for me. Love was out to get me, that's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. And then I saw her face, I'm a believer, and not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. The more I gave, the less I got. Oh yeah. What's the use of trying? All you get is pain. When I wanted sunshine, I got rain. And then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer, and not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. What's the use of trying? All you get is pain. When I wanted sunshine, I got rain. And then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer, and not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. if I tried. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. Now I'm a believer. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now I'm a believer. Now I saw her face. Now I'm a believer.
We'll be back with more self-gratuitous music after this break.
Coming for the Exorbio 720 gaming system. Play the game GameTastic.com called Not As Bad As It Seems, and the Liberty Tree called Derivative and Boring, but in a fun way. Pride, not prejudice. Presenting the first-person shooter like no other, apart from all the ways it copies lots of other games. With a riveting, cliche-ridden storyline by a moron of a writer who's never been anywhere near the South, and levels designed by ripping off every shooter. You'll fight for Southern justice in the Southern Middle East while climbing a Southern frozen waterfall on a Southern ship that's about to sink, all while eating ribs and watching college football. In the final boss level, you fight a tornado with your bare hands.
Damn you, God! You ain't gonna kill me!
Pride, not prejudice. The shooter we've all been waiting for. Only for the Exorbio 720 gaming system.
You've won. You're in charge now. Finally, it's all about you. Self Radio.
Can you tell me another duck story?
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. A duck walked up to the lemonade stand. Bum, 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 he said to the man who was running the stand. Bum, 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 hey, bum, 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 follow me. The man said, look who's back again. Can't you go bug some feathered friends? I'm staying right here, the duck said. Tear. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, 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 till the very next day. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand. Ba, 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 he said to the man who was running the stand. Ba, 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 hey, bum, 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 follow me. The man said, look, duck, there's no way. You could ask me the whole day. I refuse. The duck said, you lose. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, 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 till the very next day. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand. Ba, 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 he said to the man who was running the stands. Ba, 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 hey, bum, 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 follow me. The man said, all right, duck, you win. If I say no, you'll just come back again, so lead the way. The duck said, okay. So the duck led the man to the corner store. Ba, 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 and then they stopped outside the door. Ba, ba, ba. The duck said, go ask the woman if you can use her duct tape for a minute or two. Duct tape? What for? The duck said, there's the door. So the man walked in, and the woman said hi, and suddenly he felt a little bit shy. He walked up slowly, then spoke at last. You seem nice. Could I use your duct tape real fast? She said, I really like this duct tape. It stops annoying ducks from asking for grapes. Then she said with a smile, but you can use it a while. The man said, thanks. You seem nice. The woman laughed. You've said that twice. You seem nice, too. The man said, so do you. Then the man left the store with a pretty big grin, and the duck said, stay here while I go in. Then the duck walked into the corner store. Ba, 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 he said to the woman who was running the store. Ba, 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 hey, bum, 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 got any duct tape? The woman said, oh no, it's you. You planned all this. Could be true. By the way, one more question for you. Got any grapes? Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle.
I found this arcade game called Swing and Smash, and you have to take this axe-like object that looks nothing like an axe and get it into this slot. This game makes no sense. However, I did still want to win on it. I tried those bottom rows, and they did not seem like they had any chance of winning, so I went straight for the top, go big or go home. That looked like a very good sign because it hit the bottom. Usually when these aren't ready to give out a prize, they will miss by hitting the top, so I kept going for this very cool-looking Bluetooth speaker astronaut. That axe went right inside of the slot, and my astronaut got stuck. It refused to give it to me. I thought it was going to keep going out, but then it just took him back and said, absolutely not, go home. I know who did that. Anyway, we went for the other projection lamp, another astronaut-related item. It was no longer ready to pay out, so I went and asked somebody to get it out for me. They actually did it, and I brought it back home, opened it up. This thing's actually very, very cool. When you turn it on, it has like a lit moon, and it says it has a pre-installed song, so let's hear that.
You're never gonna win the letter A. Keep pulling cups, get screwed all day. IPD, that's all you see. That A's not real, just let it be. You think you're close, nah, that's a bluff. This game's a joke, you've had enough. Loser vibes, yeah, it's getting sad. Just go online, buy the damn iPad. Norman saw you playing cringe.
Who needs virtual reality and 3D movies when you got the joy of radio?
Yeah, and the joy of listening to your favorite songs, interrupted by commercials.
Hey, if you don't like capitalism, buddy, move to Russia or Australia.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability and versatility built in, like Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today.
Tri-County Power Equipment on the web at tricountypowerequipment.com.
107.7 WIBK. It's time for You Choose the News. All right, we've got 3 headlines this morning. 2 cops get fired for ignoring a robbery to play Pokemon Go. A woman blasts landlord for trying to charge a $250 pet fee for a goldfish. And a woman steals a Kia from a car dealership so she could drive to a job interview to be an exotic dancer. Well, hard to choose this morning. What is our winning headline, Nancy?
Woman steals a Kia from a car dealership so that she could drive to a job interview to be an exotic dancer.
Well, this happened in Muncie. It happened in Muncie, Indiana.
Oh.
And her name is, and I don't know how to pronounce her name, so we're just going to call her Miss Shelton, okay? She's 20 years old. She claims she didn't know what the big deal was. Acted like the whole thing was a joke. Here's what happened. She goes into a car dealership in Muncie, and they ended up calling the police because she came in, asked to look at this 2013 Optima, Kia Optima. The employee had been preparing the car for a test drive, but he said the phone kept ringing in the dealership and that no one was ever on the other line when he answered. So he was a bit flustered. He apparently told Miss Shelton, hang on a minute, I'm going to go answer this phone again. And while he was doing that, she drove off in the Kia, which makes me wonder if she was calling from her phone to distract him. Anyhow, police use a camera system to track the stolen car, spotted it going towards Indianapolis. And they figured out who she was because apparently she'd fill out a form on the dealership's website to buy another vehicle prior to stealing the Kia. Miss Shelton.
Oh.
So they go to her house where she initially lied to officers about her identity. Then they reveal that she admitted to stealing the car. However, after they informed her that they knew who she was and what she had done, she told police that she stole the Kia in order to drive to Indianapolis for an exotic dancer job interview. Got to be in person for those, I guess.
Bless her.
No Zoom interviews for that. She didn't understand what the big deal was. However, because she said she returned the vehicle by dropping it off at the Muncie Mall parking lot across from the car dealership. She doesn't understand. And she left the keys in the car by
So I wonder, just pure curiosity here, I wonder if she would have taken the car back to the actual dealership and not left it across the street, if that would have been considered just a really long test drive.
That's a really good question.
Like,
That's a really
is it stolen just because she didn't return it, or
interesting.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Just
It's the
questions.
same thing if you're going to go on a test drive, and I wouldn't advocate for this, but if you got to pick up your kids from school, but you don't have a car, and you walk to a car dealership and you say, "Hey, can I just go on a really quick test drive?" And then see what I'm saying? You run a
the last
that can't
few
be okay.
cars that I've bought, I mean, which isn't a lot, obviously, but I mean, over the last probably 15 years, they've just said, "Here's the keys." They put a dealer plate on it, and they're like, "Test drive it." I've had 2 different car dealers that have been like, "Keep the car for a day, see if you like it."
They don't do that with everybody. A lot of times they'll ride with you.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You might know some of these people that are doing that for you.
Okay.
Sometimes. I mean, I had a place let me test drive for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But that is not the norm. A lot of times the individual sit in the back seat, which makes for a really awkward test drive.
Yeah.
But anyhow, she could face up to 2.5 years in prison if convicted. No word if she got the job, by the way. And that is You Choose the News.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. Not only is it open enrollment for a lot of people, it's also a time you can join MediShare and save even more than usual. For many families, switching to MediShare saves about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people. And what's more, they like it. MediShare has double the member satisfaction rate compared to health insurance. Double. MediShare is a proven thing too for over 30 years. It's a Christian community of more than 400,000 members. And here's the thing, if you join before December 30th and you mention the promo code SHARE, you'll get another 10% off all of 2024. That's 12 months of savings. So I'll give you the number here in a second, but call. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline is December 30th. So call now. You'll save even more. Here's the number. 844-43-BIBLE. That's 844-43-BIBLE. 844-43-BIBLE.
Get an inside look at Hollywood with Michael Rosenbaum.
Let's get inside of my father, John Glover. We watched Talkville, and most of these episodes I never saw.
I didn't watch the show.
You never once saw yourself on Smallville.
In the beginning, I used to look at myself all the time and love to. And then as I get older, I stopped.
Why is that?
I don't know. Maybe because I'm older.
I was going to talk to you about that because you're 79?
Yeah.
How old do you feel?
11.
Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum. Wherever you listen.
I chose internal medicine because I like solving problems, understanding the big picture, and identifying solutions.
I chose internal medicine because I want to provide comprehensive care and enjoy developing lifelong relationships with patients.
I chose internal medicine because I thrive in complexity.
Internal medicine is a launchpad to different career paths and a gateway to healthcare leadership.
Learn more about a career in internal medicine at acponline.org.
There was a girl I knew. She said she cared about me. She tried to make my world the way she thought it should be. Yeah, we were desperate then to have each other in a hole, but love is a long, long road. Yeah, love is a long, long road. There were so many times I would wake up at noon
right, we're back. I don't know where we were, but we are back. I was really lost there for a second. That's weird.
Self Radio
is number one. Because you're number one.
You deserve the best.
And don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
fish out. Don't get all tied up in knots. Just get a fish and a cardboard box. Okay, now we're going to teach you how to really dance. This is part one. Big fish, little fish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big fish. Big fish. Big fish. Cardboard box. Big fish, little fish. Big fish, little fish. Big fish, little fish. Cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. We're all having fun! When you find two halves don't make a hole, get a big machine with a lot of soul. Scoop it out, that's the ticket. Be like Muck and dig, dig, dig it! This is part two. You've got to scoop it out and dig, dig, dig it. Can you dig it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Scoop it out. Scoop it out. Scoop it out. Cardboard box. Scoop it out. Dig, dig, dig it. Scoop it out. Dig, dig, dig it. Scoop it out. Dig, dig, dig it. Cardboard box. Big fish. Little fish. Big fish. Little fish. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. We're all having fun! Now anyone can join our crew. Have your cake and eat it too. Lift that hammer, big or small. Bang that nail into the wall. Okay, this is the last bit now. You've got to bang that nail into the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nail in the wall. Nail in the wall. Nail in the wall. Cardboard box. Nail in the wall. Bish bash bosh it. Nail in the wall. Bish bash bosh it. Nail in the wall. Bish bash bosh it. Cardboard box. Scoop it out. Scoop it out. Scoop it out. Cardboard box. Scoop it out. Dig, dig, dig it. Scoop it out. Dig, dig, dig it. Scoop it out. Dig, dig, dig it. Cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Big little fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. We're all having fun! Hey! Right, now we've shown you how to do it. We want to see how good you are. Let's put it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nail in the wall. Bish bash bosh it. Nail in the wall. Bish bash bosh it. Nail in the wall. Bish bash bosh it. Cardboard box. Scoop it out. Dig, dig, dig it. Scoop it out. Dig, dig, dig it. Scoop it out. Dig, dig, dig it. Cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. We're all having fun! We're all having fun!
Want to hear how your tax dollars aren't working and then fume in disgust? Okay, let's go to the news.
This is Weasel News.
The Mile High Masturbator has passengers suing an airline.
And my joyless marriage continues.
Idiotic News.
Nathaniel Wilkins has a little-known medical condition that causes him to pleasure himself whenever he hears the flight attendant call button on an airplane. Despite his disability, some recent passengers on Fly US Flight 435 are suing the airline, saying that they are forever traumatized by his behavior.
This Weasel News Break brought to you by Pisswasser.
This was Weasel News.
Get selfish. Get real. Get you. Self Radio.
travel on. There's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door where blues won't haunt you anymore, where the brave are free and lovers soar. Come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate to break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today.